Good morning, guys. So in this video, this morning's video, we're daily driving the Sienna. The thing about this car, it's a boat. A minivan. All types of cameras help. I think I should be okay like this. Just gotta fold the mirrors in. Yeah. If I have to fold our mirrors. Right. And that's the reality of owning a minivan. Right now we have 12 miles left in the car, and we have about 20 miles to work. So let's see if I can get this going. What's also kind of weird is there's no empty tank warning or like fill up your tank type of warning. Made it to work with 3 miles left. Average about 45.6 miles to the gallon. So what I'm wondering is how far will 0 miles of range get me? I'm pretty sure it could get me home. So we have 14.5 miles per gallon. We have like about 4 more gallons left. It's an 18-gallon tank. We filled 14 gallons, 14 and a half. So we have like a 3 and change. So based on that, we have like about 100 miles left, at least, when it reaches 0. Let's see if that's the case. So if you have like a cargo box like that, yeah, I don't think we could go down. But here's a tight turn for additional parking. Now, this is a clearance of 6.5, right? This right here, I'm not quite certain. Is how much I have in clearance. So we need to be mindful. Okay. We average 44.4 miles per gallon. Looks like we have a good amount of clearance right here. But in certain parts, I don't think you can fit a roof box here. So in a way, I'm kind of glad that I don't have the roof box anymore. Usually, I like to set the dash camera on. Like right now, it's about 5:41. I like to have this recording 24/7. Depends. We do have a battery pack, so it's not like it's gonna drain the car battery. So overall, and here's our Sienna ready to go. Wow, it looks nice. I don't even want to mess with it. Put so much work into it, but I think it's time to go. front, everything, all these trim. It's a nice looking sporty car. It's like all-wheel drive system working. All four wheels, traction, torque. This is the sloper on. That was a slope going down. It's a big car, not gonna lie. I guess that's where the all-wheel drive comes in, right? If you really need that power. But I'm trying to go all eco, getting out the driveway. Alright, so we're back. Let's see what the final thing is. 45.8 miles per gallon. Driving score of 74. 1 hour getting home. So here's something I didn't know. The battery right now is at 2 bars. I had the 1500 watt inverter on, and I'm guessing it's not turning on because the battery is very low. So the engine kicked in, and then I was vacuuming, and it shut off. So I thought I blew a fuse or something. Well, first of all, I thought I tripped over the wire and the socket was loose, but nope. I'm hoping it is because the battery is at 2 bars. So we'll see. Alright, so I stopped my vacuuming. Let's take a look. Right now we have full 3 healthy bars. I am going to see if the inverter works right after let's see. So, hoping it works, Alright, good. What is going on, guys? So this is one of the first times I've been daily driving the Sienna to work full time without any type of break. So on this tank of gas, I've been averaging a really good amount. I'm actually on track to getting about 600 miles to the tank. So that's pretty exciting. Let me show you guys what's happening so far. As a daily driver, I think besides the size, I think it's a really good daily driver. I'll talk about that maybe later into the video, but let me show you the tank average. Alright, so here, let's start up the vehicle. Now, I do have this cluster. This cluster is nice in terms of animation. I feel like it's giving me a lot of trouble. Ever since I did this, I think I might recode it so that my adaptive cruise can work. So I have to take a look into that, but I don't have time. But recently I've been taking this as a daily driver, and let me show you. Right now my trip B is 516.4 miles, and my tank, well, right now I have a range of 71 miles left. So that's like 587 miles so far if I were to go ahead and drive as efficiently as I am. But I've been averaging just like 42, wait, let me see. Where am I going with this? Yeah, like this. 42.1 miles to this tank refill, and I think that's pretty amazing. All right, and lately I've been daily driving this, so I have all the amenities right here. I have the seat ventilation, which I could go ahead and turn, well, that's a heater, which I could turn on, right? I have ceramic tints all around the vehicle. I actually have tinted sunroof or moonroof, so that I could kind of open the visor, get a more of an airy, roomier feel in the in-cabin. This is not ceramic tinted, so it's not going to go ahead and reject a lot of heat. But overall, this whole cabin stays very cool. I'll shut off the vehicle and let's go out. But overall, as a daily driver, I feel like it's a nice family cruiser, road trip cruiser. It's great, but the back actually does vibrate a little bit, especially with the car seats. That's not the car's fault, but you know, the buckles and everything. It does echo in the back when no one's sitting in the back. It is a bloated vehicle, I would have to admit. But as a daily driver for a minivan, this thing is so gas efficient. Especially since I removed the cargo box on top, the Inno Wedge 660. And on top of that, I think that was one of my main culprits. I ended up getting a ton better gas mileage, EPA, with this off. So as I was doing that, I was contemplating actually removing this right here. The guardrail, the bumper guard, or the Black Horse off-road bumper protection. I don't know how much better it will be if I remove this, considering that I'm almost getting 42 miles per gallon. But I was like, hey, maybe thinking as I'm doing it, maybe I should do it. But since I don't have the cargo box anymore, I don't have a place to put my spare tire. So I was kind of thinking about maybe selling my spare tire and saving the extra 50 pounds or so, or maybe finally retrofitting this. But I like this area right here. I like the fact that I could have a lot of this, and we don't road trip that much as of recent. So maybe I just keep the spare tire, put it in here. We've been kind of transporting the stroller in another vehicle because we don't use it as much. So from here, I think transitioning without the stroller gives us a lot more space in the back. But we do still have the spare tire. Thinking about selling that as well. But yeah, so this is the bumper guard. It's well matched. It's glossy black, like the actual XSE bumper itself. It's gloss black everywhere, all around. And I feel like we do actually need this when we park at Park Slope, considering how close the parking spaces are. But great gas mileage, definitely great gas mileage. And we have this in the front. Okay, so we have this in the front for bumper protection in the front. But overall, I feel like it's a great daily driver. But for a daily driver, considering how wide this vehicle is and how long this vehicle is, I have to really be considered where I find parking or where I can park. And that's exactly why I actually removed the cargo box, because it kind of prohibited me from parking underground at my workplace. So that's kind of what started it. But having said all that, it actually increased the gas mileage, or miles per gallon, for us. But here it is, just an update of the Sienna as a daily driver. It's great, however, it's boring to drive. But again, I have all the amenities, you know, the seat ventilation, AC versus the R32, which I felt like every time I turn on AC, it chattered as well. Every time I turn on the AC, it chattered. Still really cool air, but I felt like the gas mileage tanked. Gas mileage wasn't good to start off with. I've been filling every week. Like, it was like clockwork. Every week, I think it was like a Thursday, every Thursday. So this one I haven't filled up since, I don't know, the beginning of late June, I think, and it is like almost late July. So yeah, this isn't just us checking in with the Sienna. Still like it, but to be quite honest, I think Tesla, I've been always wanting a Tesla just to try it out, and we might be going that route, or maybe not, you know. But thanks again for checking in, or me checking in, you guys tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.